everyone. My name is Cesar Pineda. I'm a farmers insurance agent in Norwalk, Connecticut. Today I'm joined by two very special guests. I have to my right Yomi Domain Megna, and to my left Westchester blogger Aito. They are both experts at social media. This video is directed at you, whether you're a business owner or you just want to up your social media game. Today we're going to be learning about some of their tricks and their career path and how now they're actually helping other people work on their social media. So thank you for being here, guys. If you guys want to introduce yourselves.
Hi, I'm Megna. I run an Instagram page called Yummy Domain. I started it to connect with the local people in Norwalk. I didn't know anybody when I came here. And then it became a passion to try out different food, meet different people. And I met Cesar too through my Instagram page.
Yeah, she's a local hero over here. Everybody knows her. All the restaurant owners love her because she's always giving them a shout out.
Sure.
Tell us about your...
Absolutely. Hey guys, so my name is Aito. I run Westchester Blogger. I do mostly Westchester, but I also do Connecticut, New Jersey, and New York. Let's see, I do social media content. We do the social media classes. I host pop-ups where I put everyone under a venue and small businesses have the opportunity to shine, whether you're selling baked goods or if you're making candles, you have the chance to come in under a day or a weekend, pending which holiday markets we're working. You have a chance to shine. So I put those together. I also do videography and photography, and I'm here, guys.
And we wouldn't be talking about the influencer world without talking about followers. You guys want to give us some numbers?
Yeah, absolutely. So we just hit 30.1K, and Yummy Domain hit 10,500, guys. That's
Congrats, guys.
Yeah, that's huge. And it's all local and organic, and that's the best thing I
Yes.
tell everyone. You know, have local and organic following. Your outreach is better, and it has Instagram notices it, and it gives you a better chance to shine on the algorithm.
That's awesome. All right, so you kind of mentioned that you started, a while back, 8 years, I believe you
Yeah,
told
I've
me.
been doing this for 8 years now.
Yeah, but you were telling us a story about when you started helping people through the pandemic, which is really when it hit it off for you. So why don't you tell us about that? I think that's so interesting.
2020, as you guys know, the pandemic hit, and I was out there actually showcasing all the restaurants that were closing or who was still available and offering food. And I was just I was literally going out there and doing all the work and literally helping out the restaurants. I was promoting it on my page from literally all around Westchester. I was hopping from White Plains to Scarsdale, Eastchester, Mount Kisco, Peekskill, Yonkers, came up to Connecticut, did some stuff over here. And yeah, I was just helping, highlight all the small businesses.
And that's so important because, again, I'm a business owner myself and I understand the value of social media. It doesn't matter if you're a restaurant or if you're a medical office, you have to have some type of presence online. People base whether they're going to do business with you or not, a lot in reviews and in your presence online and what you're putting out there, not just the fact that you have one. I've seen many people who have a Facebook page that hasn't been updated since like 2013 and it's not helping their business, right? So now let's talk about, basically your the way that you turn this into a business, into a career, because you guys are very successful, influencers at this point. I have to call you that. But you guys are actually monetizing this, and it's great because obviously there's a huge monetary opportunity for you there, but you're also like your outreach is getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So Magda, I know that you started telling us your story, but tell us more about how you got so big.
I started the blog for basically Norwalk, and then I started going to the city a lot of times. So my office was based out of Soho, and people in the area got connected to my blog, Soho to Sono. So it's South Norwalk and Soho.
I remember that.
Yeah, so I see like lunch in New York and dinner in Norwalk. It's hardly like 1 hour, 10 minutes away. So I got connected to these two people and I used to get people from New York to come to Norwalk.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so that was like, I love doing that. And that's what Aito also does. She tries to get Westchester people to Connecticut.
Mhm.
Yeah.
We get Connecticut people to Westchester County.
And again, this is how we all met.
Yeah,
So
that's how we all met, absolutely.
social media is
Yes.
how it happens a lot of the time,
So
right?
we try to connect people to come out of their comfort zone and try new things.
Mhm.
So that's what we do. And because of that, people started asking us tips and tricks how to grow their Instagram. We started teaching social media classes.
Right, yeah. So something else we're going to talk about, they're doing some special workshops and tutorials for people to be able to improve their social media, right?
Yes.
So before we get into the details of the classes, I wanted to, again, just showcase your knowledge and wealth of, experience with this. Why don't you tell us a little bit about maybe common mistakes or tips that anybody, whether you're a big social media person or somebody who picks up your phone once a week, what's a quick tip that you could give people? Maybe 3 tips. Let's try 3 tips that you guys could give people for free before they sign up for your social media class, so they get the full, the full treatment.
Definitely be consistent, guys. You have to be consistency. Consistency is key. That's the main thing, is be consistent.
Yeah, I agree.
And now the video content is really good. So post reels.
Oh,
Reels, like that's going to go viral on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
Also with the hashtags,
Mm-hmm.
you have to put the correct and relevant hashtags that we teach in the class.
Another huge tip is, let's say you're posting a photo. So, I mean, reels are important, but there are still static posts you can do of an image, let's say, whether it's someone drinking a coffee or whatever it is. Under edits, you're going to go under edit, and under edit, you're going to hit edit alternate text. What you're going to do is you're going to click that, and you're going to describe it. So let's say it's woman in coffee house wearing red dress. You write that so the SEO, the search engine sees that, and then it literally pushes you on Pinterest, Google, and all these other websites. So yours will be the first one bumped up and featured. So that's a very important tip.
That one little thing.
That one little edit alter text. Exactly.
Yeah, wow. But so, all right, let's be honest. A lot of people don't know this, and a lot of people don't have the time or the energy to do all this. This is where you guys could come into play, right? Because as I understand, you offer your services also for people not only to teach them, but basically to.
And like I said, the classes are also for influencers. It's for business owners. It's for anyone who just wants to up their game on Instagram. And it's cool because we teach like all the tips and tricks, the right hashtags, the right apps to download. We don't do any third-party apps. So we don't have like the followers app. We don't have the post apps, because like Instagram doesn't want you using that. They want you to stay with their platforms. So literally everything we show you is organic. And on top of that, we also show you how to get monetized. So if you are a business owner or a influencer, or just basically if just by making videos a lot, you're consistent with it, you can start getting money on Instagram. So you're getting paid for it.
Yeah.
Right. So let's talk about the basics of social media as far as what's good, what's not good. Let's start with platforms. What are your thoughts on different platforms? I know you guys are big into Instagram. I'm big into Instagram. For my business, is the one I use the most, but obviously you have to have everything. You have to have, the like, I don't even know what the name is. The
Instagram, but it's cool because Instagram and Facebook work together. I personally don't have a Facebook that I use, but I use it for my business. I don't have a personal one. But it's cool because with the Meta Suite now, you're able to incorporate what you put on Facebook to Instagram and vice versa. So you're able to do all that and manage it under one actual platform. So your messages are now linked, as opposed to you having to go into Facebook and having to go into Instagram and comment separately, as well as TikTok. So whatever you post on TikTok can now be posted to Instagram. So all of these are all working together to make your life easier. And you guys should do that. You should definitely go ahead and take advantage of this. Pinterest is another one as well. Snapchat. Snapchat is actually coming up. They're doing all these new like innovations on it, so I definitely recommend trying. You don't have to have everyone, but you have to have at least one main one. So I stick to Instagram.
Yeah. So the name I was thinking of is TikTok.
Rather be real.
TikTok seems to be taking over. Personally, I don't have a TikTok page, even for my business, but I hear from every person, knowledgeable and non-knowledgeable, they're like, "Oh, TikTok is where it's at." Is that true?
It's true to an extent, because if you have all your followers on Instagram, then stick to Instagram, because if you're starting a TikTok page from scratch, it's going to be difficult unless you have the time to do both.
How about for businesses? Is that, I know it's big, like we talked about viral and it going viral, but a business who's just trying to get more clients, is it worth it at this point in time, or is it not really for that? Because I've been curious about that myself, to be honest with you.
I think it's important that you have it, and even if you're not as consistent on it on TikTok, because with TikTok now there's like location on there that it used to be before, and that's how Instagram blew up, because of location. That's how you're able to find people close to you and you connect with. Instagram is mostly, if you think about it, most of your following is all people that you know around this area, as opposed to TikTok. Your following could be in California, Germany, wherever it is, but now they're making it more local.
Interesting. Yeah. So again, I think you have to be present everywhere, and so I should take my own advice with TikTok. But so let's talk about the changes that have happened. I've been wanting to ask somebody who really knows about this, and obviously you guys do. The algorithm seems to change every once in a while, and all of a sudden, when you were getting maybe 20, 30 posts, now you're getting 10, 15. What's the deal? Like, do you think it's something that's improving the platform and the ease of use, or is it something that you have to relearn the whole thing all over? Like, what do you guys think?
Like every week they change the algorithm. Actually,
Yeah? Oh,
yeah,
literally?
yeah. So it used to be 30 hashtags, then they made it to
Yeah.
20, then they made it to 5. So me and Itzel, we research every week before we teach the class.
Oh, wow.
So
Interesting.
yeah, every day, actually every day there's a little changes, but over the week it's major changes.
So it's literally like an art. You have to stay on top of it, or otherwise you're gonna get left behind, right? Interesting. Okay. And so we talked about also a little bit about Facebook. Do you guys think Facebook is dead?
Definitely not.
I think.
I actually had a client who posts her shop on Instagram. She just got the option to post on shop, and she was like, all my people who purchase from me are from Facebook. So yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, keep all these platforms, use every single one, take advantage.
Interesting. Okay, so that's really good advice. Again, they know their stuff. So let's talk about how you could help people. So tell us about the workshops that you're having, right? What they consist of, and how can people actually reach out to you and like get to know, if this is for them, which honestly is for anybody. But yeah, why don't you guys tell us a little bit more?
Our workshops are 4 times a month. We base them in different locations in Westchester and in Connecticut. So we could be in Westport one week, the next week in Norwalk, then we're down in White Plains, or we're down in like Somers. So we try to keep it where, try to reach everyone. So we try to hold, it's never in the same location. You could go on westchesterblogger.com, and there's a link in the bottom where you could actually click which date you're looking for and which time. So we have different times. We have lunch ones where we do 12 to 3 or dinner 6 to 9.
Nice. And obviously this wouldn't be a social media video without me saying that I'm going to have all their information below, their Instagrams, their Facebook, or whatever you guys share with me. You could reach out to them and sign up for these classes. So when is your next class happening? When is the
October 3rd in Somers.
October 3rd. So you still have some time to sign up, and again, they have a lot of knowledge that they can share with you one-on-one, or you could just come to their meeting, and I'm sure they'll be happy to help you out. Also, I did want to mention we made a Hispanic Chamber of Commerce event, which is great. And so to all our Hispanic business owners, or anybody really who's part of the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, I to speak Spanish, as I understand.
Yes.
En español les pueden enseñar, because social media, is different for different people. Although I think that for us Hispanics, we like our social media. We like our we like to keep in touch, right? So but that's awesome. All right, guys. So thank you for telling us about this. Any last tips or anything else that you want to leave people with?
We have an event coming up too on November 3rd.
So on November 3rd, it's going to be located in Elmsford. It's at the Premier Collection. And we're also looking for vendors. If you're a vendor, you could also just send us a DM. And it's November 3rd from 6 to 9 p.m.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here, guys. It's
a
lot of great information. If you guys want to reach out to them or myself, I can help you with your insurance. By the way, hashtag. But yeah, thank you for joining us today. Until the next Business Strong, my name is Cesar Pineda. Megna, Aito, thank you.
Thank
Have a
you.
good day, guys.